Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 34 of our Hearts of Midlothian save, our bid to take the club to the top of Scottish football. And today we have two really big games actually, because we play third in the league, Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, away from home. And then our first major test in Europe, we go to Sporting Lisbon in Portugal and see exactly how good we are. Now, since last episode, just the one game in the Betfred Cup quarter-final. But before we get to that, there is some breaking transfer news. And this is it. We have signed a new centre-back. He was on a free transfer, Pordy O'Connor. Now, I'm pretty sure he was released by Leeds. Bradford, Leeds. He was released by Leeds. Decent enough defender, really strong in the air, which I like. Not going to be a ball-playing defender, very much just going to be sort of your run-of-the-mill centre-back, but I think he's a good, strong option. And with Bobby coping out, I really wanted to... I was trying to sign this guy anyway, to be honest, but he had wanted like 7-8 grand a week. After the window closed, we ended up getting him for 3.5 grand a week. I think it's going to show us his contract here. If we click something, anything, I'm pretty sure it was about 3.5 grand a week. But yeah, he comes in now. Unfortunately, it's this thing in Scotland again where they don't actually come in even though they're a free transfer till the next transfer window opens, which means we'll probably have Bobby coping by that case by then anyway. But it's a good player to have, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments, but just a good, strong defender. Not the slowest either, which is good. I think he'll be a real asset to us. And of course, Considine's pretty much done at the end of this year, so this will be the band to come in and replace him. So there we go. That is our new centre-back signing. Unfortunately, he can't come in until, as I said, the January 1st. But we've got him on trial till then, so hopefully he'll settle in, get used to us, and go from there. Now, as I said, we did have the Betfred Cup quarter-final against Dundee. This was a second 11 team, and it was a really good performance. It was Ewan Henderson that got the penalty, Lewis Porter, Inaki Dominguez, and Eamon Brophy that got the goals. You can see everybody played well. Yeah, we just played a really good game. Our young wonder kid, Lewis Hartford, did really well playing in the number 10 role. Yeah, if he stays, can you imagine a midfield of him, Inaki Williams, Inaki Dominguez, Cochrane, Irving, what's the other guy? Hickey. And Turnbull as well. We have so many good young Scottish midfielders that we could be anything if we can keep them all together. Now, we did get Celtic in the Betfred Cup semi-final, so we go off to Hampden Park to play that. That'll be huge. But a quick reminder of the league table, even though, we do actually have to play. We're playing Inverness, don't we? So there we go. 1 point back from them. We really need to win this game, not just to get back up on top of them, but we need to try and keep pace with Celtic and Aberdeen after our heartbreaking loss to Celtic last episode. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go and have a look at the team that we are sending out to face Inverness, Caledonian Thistle. Now, with definitely, I'm going to say 1.5 eyes rather than half an eye on the what's it called? It's just one of these. I don't know what's wrong with me this week. Of the Europa League tie, we are rotating the team a little bit. So we're an evens favourite for this one, though that's probably not taking into account the team we're playing. They're an adventurous, direct team. This is the analysis report. We're expecting them to play 4-4-2, though I wouldn't be surprised if it was sort of like a 1-4-1-4, or 4-1-4-1, I guess, if you go from the back. Formation either. Positional heat map, you can see they're quite spread out. Their back four, they're certainly not a tight defensive team. Got to be wary of the long passes though, so that's something that we have to keep an eye on. But this is the team. It's Danny Glover in goal. It's Mitchell, it's Considine, Fitzgerald, who is of course one of our young centre-backs. We're trying to keep Herring and Proctor fresh for Sporting, and then Michael Smith comes in as well. Hickey and Irving go in midfield. Lewis Porter, Hartford and Henderson in behind Cameron up top. So they are sticking with the 4-4-2. That might benefit us. Is that Graham Dorrans? Giving us a little bit more of a chance to break them down. This is essentially the team, less Mitchell and Smith, less the fullbacks that played against Dundee. Granted, that was a cup game, but they did quite well. So what do we say to this? What does our assistant say? They expect to pick up where they left off. All right, we'll go with that. Let's go with some passionate. We have faith. And yeah, just see what we can do. It's a really difficult balancing act picking these teams. Because on the one hand, we want to try and win the league, try and get into the Champions League if we can. But on the other hand, I want to go as far as we can in Europe as well. So I'm hoping that this team is strong enough to beat Inverness because obviously it's not our strongest team. yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. A lot of the players were match fatigued. That's a cracking ball for Lewis Porter. If Kenny goes himself, Kenny square it, he goes himself, and it's straight at Fon Williams. Looked like he went for the dink, and it wasn't really on there. There we go again. Porter, free kick. It's there. It's Considine. He's put that in. Considine, the old Aberdeen boy, against his Highlands rivals. There we go. Is that his first goal for the club? It just might be, you know. But 6 minutes in, we've got it off to a really, really good start here. And I'm really happy with that. It's a good ball in. And the big centre-back just walking in. And a powerful header into the top corner. Excellent stuff. And we come straight back. Hopefully we're going to nick this and double our lead. But, yeah, it's not usually the way it works, is it? We've won that there with Mitchell. Maybe we can. Andy Irving. What can he do? Nice little ball there through for Cameron. Can Cameron thread a pass? He can. It's Lewis Porter. Can he chip one to the back post? We've got men in there. It's there for Lewis Hartford. Oh, it's horrible goalkeeping. It's Innes Cameron in the end. It looks like it's got a deflection, so maybe I'm harsh on the goalkeeper there. But Innes Cameron, second goal of the year for him. I think a lot of that goal goes down to Hartford. It was a good ball from Cameron to start it all off here, wasn't it? A really, really good ball. We'll give it a concentrate shout while I'm waiting for this. I tell you what, I don't know. Cameron's just sort of breathed on it, I think, as it's gone past. I'm not sure how much he's got on that. But either way, it's gone past the goalkeeper. Maybe it was just enough to take it sort of past or out of the goalkeeper's sort of grip. So it just went brushed past his fingers or whatever had happened there. But that's not our concern. We're 2-0 up. And we're looking okay, aren't we? We're looking okay here. Let's demand a bit more. We do have Turnbull on the bench, should we need it. He's not match fatigued, but I do want to try and keep him fresh for Sporting. That was sort of more of the bigger risk for this one, was not playing him, even though technically we could have played him. The reason, as I was saying, the reason Mitchell and Smith are playing is because Taylor and Gordinho, our two backups in those positions, are match fatigued. So that's why they're... Big game for Fitzgerald too. He has played well when he's been playing. That's a horrible misheader from Considine. Are we going to be made pay the price? We are, because Danny Glover can't save a friggin' thing. Oh, that was Considine absolutely just having a brain aneurysm, I think. I mean, is he okay? Someone go and see... When you put an experienced defender in, that's not really what you're expecting from him, is he? I mean, Glover could have done better possibly as well, but we've seen Teddy Smith do the same thing. I'm really torn as to who our number one should be this year, if I'm honest. I just feel like I don't fully trust either of them at this point, but, you know, that's to be expected, I guess, at this level, isn't it? All right, come on. Smith in for Hartford. What can he do? Goes back for Smith. Got a little bit of space in the middle. Hickey walks into that, finds Irving. Irving, first time ball, but picks up the loose pass. Or not loose pass, the deflection, I should say. Here goes Mitchell getting forward. Can he get across? He can. Oh, it's headed away. It's still there, though. Hickey picks it up. What's he going to do? Look for your fullbacks getting forward. There we go. Irving finds Smith. Smith nods it down for Lewis Porter. Lewis Porter goes himself back post. Ewan Henderson! There we go. Restores our 2-goal lead just before the break. Excellent time to score. And... again, that's good. That's really, really good. We're looking okay here. We can probably get rid of Considine now. We don't need to humiliate. You can take the dunce hat off now. We should do that, shouldn't we? Every time a player makes a mistake, we just highlight them till we score a goal, so we can just see the guy like a little dunce hat. Was it offside? No, the centre back's playing them all. Oh, I tell you what, it's the centre back is playing him on, but only just. All right, come on, boys. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Just past the post. It was a good shape on it, wasn't it? All right, let's get into the break here. It's been a relatively even game. The only thing we've had more of is possession, really. So we don't want to get complacent here. How are the other results going? Rangers are having a really, really poor... I mean, I know it's only half-time there, but they're having a really, really poor season. Hamilton's doing us a favour against Aberdeen, which is nice of them. It's got to be an assertive, don't get complacent. Fitzgerald, you're doing fine, mate. You're doing fine. Considine, he gave us a goal and he took one away, so he's probably just breaking even on the day. Everybody else will just say, come on, there's more to come here, boys. We have faith in you. And we'll get back out there. I'm tempted to sort of start and sit the fullbacks a little bit more, but we'll wait and see on that one. Again, ideally, I don't want to use anybody on the bench if we can help it. Let's give it a demand more, and I think the next shout, as long as it stays as it is the score-wise, we'll give them some praise. Match ratings are looking pretty good here, aren't they, to be fair? give them some praise. I'm wondering, Lewis Hartford's looking tired. Do we take him off and bring Ethan Hamilton on as a DM? Just try and close it down a little bit. Ball comes in. It's headed away. Can we get to the second ball there? No, we can't. And are we going to be made pay a price here? That's a ball over the top. Mitchell should get to that. Use your keeper. Use your centre-back. Just be sensible. Danny Glover, get rid, mate. Get rid. Get rid, Danny Glover, you moron. You absolute friggin' moron. What is that? What is that? Get the frig off my pitch, you moron. I think we've just made our decision who our number one is. That's, I mean, like, it's Zamal all over again, isn't it? He's the Australian Zamal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, concentrate. We'll wait until it happens from this highlight. If we don't win this game, there'll be 2 games in a row. He's cost us a point against Hibs already this season, and I tell you what, that's one of those that could be the momentum swing, couldn't it? Here goes Dimitri Mitchell striding forward. What's he got? It's a bit of an ambitious shot, shall we say. Ball comes in. Oh, don't do this to me. Teddy Smith is there. Well done, Teddy. Well done indeed. All right, let's give it a concentrate. Come on, boys. We've been the better team here. I don't really understand how this is... I mean, it has been an even game. We've been the better team on highlights, shall we say. We'll sit those guys back a little bit more. I am looking at Hartford. He's looking really, really tired out there, but he's playing okay. Here goes Mitchell over a free kick. Can we wrap this thing up once and for all? No, it's straight at Von Williams. Now, was that the highlight? I really fear it wasn't. Come on, boys. Come on. Keep your heads here. Launches one over our heads. We haven't won a header there, but we've just about done enough. Ball comes in. Teddy Smith flying through the air acrobatically. Excellent stuff. Now just get rid of, mate. Get rid. There we go. There we go. All right, Fitzgerald goes. It's a horrible pass. What are we doing? What are we doing? Header in for Hickey. I mean, I'm really nervous now. It shouldn't be like this. When you score 3 goals, you really should be comfortable. Lewis Porter's done really, really well there. What can he do? Can he pick a pass? It's a good pass. Is Henderson onside? He's got to be close to offside. He's still there. And we can't... Well, this highlight is going on and on forever. It's going on and on forever. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Oh, it's a good tackle, is it? It is a good tackle. Well done. Is that Fitzgerald, number 4? It is Fitzgerald. Well done to the youngster there. And this is just endless stuff. Come on, get that away. We do. Okay. Pause. let's just take a moment here and yeah, I think Hartford's really tired. We're somewhat hanging on a little bit here anyway, so let's just do this. You can go as your deep lying playmaker. We'll put Hickey on as just your regular bog standard midfielder, and we might just look to be more disciplined here. And we might leave it, and we'll just slow it down a little bit. We might just leave it at that for now. There's still a long way to go here to be looking at sort of time wasting and really running down the clock. But we'll give Ethan Hamilton a game. He's done well when he's played before. Hartford was quite good, so nothing on his performance. It just needs must here, I think. All right, Henderson dinks one out. It's not quite there. Hickey picks it up. Hickey gives it out there for Smith. Smith dinks one in. It's Cameron, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. The other thing we might do, having made that change, is we'll bring Brophy on for Innes Cameron and play him as a deep lying forward. Just so we don't end up with an isolated striker up there. Come on, boys. Come on. Win that. We do win that. Hickey's there, brings it down expertly. Wide for Lewis Porter. What's he got here for us? Again for Irving. Can Irving thread a pass? He can. It's Cameron. Oh, it is Cameron. Well done to him. 3rd goal of the season. 2nd goal of the game. That one was really, really nice too, wasn't it? That was a really, really... I should say too, there is a goals of the month at the end of this episode. We just might be seeing that one again. It's a really well-worked team goal. Look at this pass from Irving. That's stunning. That's absolutely stunning. And the finish, first time as well, by Innes Cameron. Are we just beginning to see the best of Innes Cameron? We bought him basically as a sort of Uche the second, should Uche leave us. And how we just, as I said, just starting to see signs that maybe we've bought a good one there. Ball forward. I tell you what, Fitzgerald has been quite good, hasn't he? He's been just heading it down to Hickey all day long, letting us build again. I've been quite impressed by him. Hamilton shuffles it on for Irvine. Irving there for Henderson. Can he square it for Brophy in the middle? Brophy! Oh, it's blocked. It's well blocked. Maybe a little bit of, what's the words? Casualness about Brophy's finish there, but it was a good block, wasn't it? Here we go again. Another goal now surely wraps up the points for us. Lewis Porter, it's a good ball. Henderson, is he onside? It doesn't matter because it's straight at the keeper, and he was indeed offside. I still can't believe what Danny Glover did. But maybe we should rename him Aussie Zamal or something. I don't know. What should we nickname Glover? Because I don't think he deserves his own name anymore. He's definitely earned himself a nickname. Brophy, and that is the win. Well, there you go. We put out the second stringers again, and we've come away with a really, really good result despite Glover's best efforts. I'm going to say just a passionate well done, boys. Well done. So there we go. We secure the victory at the Caledonian Stadium. Really, really good performance from Innes Cameron. In the end, I guess we took him off when he was on a hat-trick. But I'm sure he'll understand that. And with a quick glance at the league table, Hamilton did us a favour against Aberdeen, so they've dropped points. We're 4 points off them. Celtic have a game in hand against Dundee. I would assume they will win that. But we're back into third, which is the minimum requirement. Guys, wait right there. We have a massive test in Europe coming up next. Alright, welcome back. Now, before we get to the sporting game, we should say, look at this. We absolutely cleaned up Young Player of the Month. Keane Lewis Porter got the gong, just ahead, though, of Lewis Hartford. So good to see our youngsters getting a little bit of recognition on the league stage. But here we go. This is it. We're away from home. We're at Sporting. They are the favourites. You would expect that. They did lose their first game to Fiorentina, but I think Fiorentina is probably the strongest team in the group. Sporting are a good team, though. They're a standard playing style, a balanced mentality. Marcel Keitsa is, I'm sure I've mispronounced that, is their manager. Don't recognise the name. It looks like Ajax at some point he was there, Al Jazeera. So he's one of these career coaches, it looks like. Look at some of the names here. Bastos and others. So there we go. We can see this is how they played against Fiorentina. I would expect them to be a lot more open and attacking against us. But this is the team we're going for. We're playing our game. We're going to go there and we are going to play our game. Teddy Smith comes in the goal. Big surprise there. Mitchell, Herring, Proctor and Godinho comes in. Michael Smith is match fatigued. And Godinho is a really, really good player anyway. So I have no worries about playing him there. Cochrane and Turnbull in midfield. McDonald, Levitt and Clare in behind the great man Uche. Let's see if we can cause an upset. Look at us being the more aggressive team here. Excellent stuff. Yeah, I mean, this will really give us an idea. I thought with the idea of sort of like bitching out a little bit and being defensive and trying to hang on to a point. We're in a good form, lads. Go out there, keep our run going. I just kind of think that this is a bit of a free hit for us. If we get anything on the way away from home to Sporting, it's an absolute miracle, or certainly a bonus in any case. I kind of want to have a go at them and just sort of see how good we are. So it could go horribly wrong. We could end up on the back of a hiding. But, you know, we'll see how we go. Hindsight will be 20/20 on this one, won't it? If we get off to a horrible start, then maybe we should have been a little bit more cautious. But we're playing well. I just want to see exactly how well we are playing. Kickoff highlights going on a little bit longer than I would like, especially with them having the ball. This is making me really nervous. It's bouncing around, it's hacked clear, and is that going to be the end of the highlight? Uche's picked it up. Here we go, we're going the other end here. What can Uche do? He thinks one in, back post, it's there for Levitt. Dylan Levitt! Oh, it's still there! Dylan Levitt! We've taken the lead inside the first minute. We are going to win the Europa League. We are so good. Dylan Levitt, 4th of the season. We'll give him a concentrate. Let's not get too carried away, but look at that. We've just sucked in their pressure and pounced. Like tigers, look at this. Good ball for Levitt, good first touch, good save, excellent save, first time of asking, a little bit of luck, straight back to him, and look at this, 40 seconds in, and we find ourselves 1-0 up, away to Sporting, and what is going on here? What is going on here? We shouldn't be this good. Come on, boys, come on. Yeah, now I kind of now do we just go back to defend now? Wasn't expecting this, to be honest. Goal kick comes in. It's headed in. That should be easy enough. Herring, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? What are you doing? Godinho's there trying to clean it up. Oh, this is not good. We're scrambling around. They're playing tennis with... Oh, tell you what. Is that a penalty? That's a stunning tackle if it's not. And we've got a little bit of luck. We've got away with that one. We have definitely... Okay, and here they go. We've angered them. Well, that's all we've done here. We've just angered the beast, haven't we? Come on, boys. Keep your heads. We did do some defensive work in training this week. Oh, they've hit the post again. Guys, Let's concentrate. And here we are. We're going to have to change something, aren't we? Do we go back to counter? Cochrane's got that away. We did score our first goal in the counter-attack, so maybe there's some logic in that. Here we go with Clare. Can he pick out a ball? Back post. Oh, if he could have got a ball over there. We had men streaming forward. And now it comes back the other way. Do we need to change something here? It's not going well right now. They've settled into the game, and they are showing us exactly how football should be played, I think. Here, it's a bit of a rough ball, but he's brought it in, and it's disappointing all round. Oh, what's happened? It's offside, ref. It's offside. It's offside. Is it offside? What's happened? It's a foul. It's disgusting. It is a foul. All right, we've got away with that. We're going to have to change something. I think it was a foul. What we might do, we might just close up these lines, make it a little bit more difficult for them to play through us. Proctor has it. He goes early there. It's headed down. Can we get to that? No, we can't. Yeah, we are all over the shop right now, aren't we? If we can get through this, and then maybe, with the closed lines, we'll be okay. And there it is. There's the equalising goal. We can't say it wasn't coming. Is there a foul in there, ref, by any chance? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that was just about coming. All right, so let's get creative. Come on, boys. Let's not fold up into a little ball here. Let's keep going at them. Herring's there with that header. That's not the best. That is not the best. Yeah, we're looking distinctly second best right now, aren't we? Really, really second best. Oh, good block by Cochrane, and that's gone past the post. I'm wondering, do we need to... We're doing okay possession-wise, which is fantastic, to be honest. We're sort of holding our own in that front. I'm wondering if we should look to go back to cautious, but as long as we're keeping the ball, there's no need to sort of concede possession to them if we're having our equal share of it. I don't think, anyway. So not the way I see the game. So Florentina's taking the lead against Karabag. Let's demand a little bit more here. We've been okay without being great. We've certainly, I think, calmed things down a little bit when we close those lines up. Here they go again. Oh. If they're going to shoot, we'd rather them be shooting from distance like that. Maybe that's just a sign of their desperation. What do we say at half-time? The scoreline is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. The performance doesn't look too bad, but the highlights looked horrible, didn't they? 16 shots, only 2 on target. I mean, we can't be critical, can we? What about a passionate... Get back out there and grab the goal that wins it for us. Let's go with that. Let's go just calm. We have faith in everybody. Centre-backs could be doing a little bit better if I'm being really hypercritical. Do we stick in the DM? I wonder. We could stick Cochrane back there or Dominguez. That would mean taking off Levitt, wouldn't it, really? Do we want to do that? Not that I want to do. I'm wondering if it's something we need to do, maybe more than want to do. I don't want to... I hate going defensive. I feel like you only live once here. But it would be a stunning... It would be an amazing point if we can get it. That's the thing, isn't it? We don't really have a centre-back. Otherwise I'd say we could push Herring forward into a DM role. But we don't really have a quality centre-back right now with Coping's injury and with Porty still waiting on him to be cleared. Can we get that clear? Oh. It's okay. That's okay. Come on, boys. I'm really worried about this. I just feel like the tide of the game after the first 40 seconds has swung. And it's swung dramatically. The ball there, it's cleared out. Was that Claire back there? What's he doing back there? Come on, boys. Come on. Keep our shape. Oh, they're passing it around us for fun, aren't they? Ball in. It's headed away by Godinho. It's not really... That needed to go behind, if I'm honest. It's still... oh, they cut inside. There's too much time. There's too much space. Get a block in. No! Oh, I've missed it. Their shooting has been absolutely atrocious. Alright, what can we do? Do we need to play a higher line, I wonder? Maybe just try and tempt them to go over our heads. Is there anything else? Do we need to be more disciplined? That's creative freedom. That's not necessarily how we're defending. Do we press less, I wonder? But I don't know if that works necessarily for us either. We're going to have to change something here, aren't we? This is not working. Oh, Jesus. That's at least 3 times I can remember they've hit the crossbar. Okay. Something has to change here. The thing I don't like about this is I don't think Uche can particularly play as a deep-lying forward. Do we play him as a target man on support? It seems ridiculously harsh to take. I wonder if we can leave Levitt on, actually. How well can he play back in this part of the field? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Yep, I like that. That's fine. We'll do that. We need to do something because I feel at this point we've been hanging on for so long. Let's show some passion. Come on, boys. Fire up here. McDonald's not having a great game. I wonder if we maybe look to take him off. We have Whiten on the bench, who we can bring on for him. Can we win this header, please? Mitchell's there. We're not getting any of the second balls. Oh, there we go. We've nicked that. No, we haven't. We've been nicked back. Canucci, no. Can't quite close him down. I wonder if we look to defend more narrowly here. They are trying to go through the middle of us, and that's a hell of a way to concede the goal. Oh, that's... I mean, they were due some luck from the woodwork, weren't they? I'm going to say we defend more narrowly. It's maybe a little bit late now. Oh, that's so unlucky. It's so hard. I mean, it's not harsh that they've scored. It's harsh that that's how they have scored, though. Oh, come on. All right, we need to make changes because there's players here that aren't playing well. So McDonald goes off for Whiten. Proctor's not having a great game, but we don't really... Do we really want to play Considine against this team? I suggest we don't. Turnbull's not having his best game either. So let's take him off, given that he's on a booking as well for Dominguez. And we'll go with that. And just... Yeah, I mean, we kind of need to go for it now, don't we? Let's look to exploit the flanks. We'll have to be more creative. I don't want to get smashed, but equally, there's nothing really in it for us if we just lose 2-1. We're better off going for it here, aren't we? So let's do just that. Let's change things back. As I say, you only live once. There's no point going down with a whimper here. We tried this against Celtic, of course, and we lost, but we were very much the second best team in that game. So we were very much the best team in that game. We'll counter press. We will now get stuck in because, what do we have to lose? And yeah, we'll just kind of sit back and hope at this point. Let me know what you think in the comments if there's anything I could have done differently. I think we've done okay. I mean, the worry here is, are we going to be able to take something off this team at home? Are we going to be able to beat them at home? 2-1 as a result isn't the worst. But, I mean, you saw the same game I did. We were very much second best in this game. I'm going to say it's unlucky. It was just one of those days. Of course, the problem with that is that was pretty much our best team. We don't really have anybody to bring in to strengthen it. I don't know, disappointing collapse. I mean, we weren't great, but I don't know if it was a collapse. But there we go. We see, it's head-to-head, not goal difference too, isn't it? I didn't think of that. So it literally makes no difference. But really, we had to go for it at the end there. Yeah, I mean, when I was trying to budget the way out of the group, the budget was very much trying to beat... It's good to have that. I didn't realize they have that there. And the budget was very much trying to beat Sporting at home and take a point off Fiorentina at home to get to our 10 points. So we're still on track in that sense. But now we do need to beat them at home because otherwise we're going to lose out the head-to-head. So there we go. Yeah, not the best way to end the episode, but I think they did us proud. 2-1 there's no disgrace in that, is there? Anyway, guys, that's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. And don't forget to ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new videos after you subscribe, of course. And then we'll be back next time for Fiorentina away. Off to Florence we go, and then we'll have the Betfred Cup semi-final against Celtic. Can we get some revenge for that harsh 3-2 loss last episode? We'll find out next time, guys. Until then, I've been on TV, thank you so much for watching, and here are our goals of the month for September. Take care.